morning, students. So today we will discuss about the theorems of quadrilateral. Theorem 1. A diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two congruent triangles. What do you mean by congruent triangles? Congruent triangles, no. Yes, that is, angles are same, sides are also same. That is, when we consider two triangles, the corresponding angles are same, the corresponding sides are also equal. Now let us draw the diagram for this. Let us consider the parallelogram A, B, C, D. Now let us draw a diagonal that connects the opposite vertices. So here the corresponding, you are able to get two triangles. What are those two triangles? ABC. Okay. So how to represent the congruent? Like this. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ADC. Right? Now we had to prove this. Proof. Here, let us consider this is parallelogram, is it not? So, being a parallelogram, BC is parallel to AD, is it not? So, let us consider triangle ABC, and another one is CDA or ADC, triangle CDA. Now AC is a transversal. AC is a transversal. Is it not? AC is a transversal. Why? Because BC is parallel to AD. Correct? Because BC is parallel to AD. It means these two are parallel. BC is parallel to AD. Therefore, AC acts as transversal. What do you mean by transversal? A straight line intersecting parallel lines. Okay? So, if it is the case, in a parallelogram, that is, pair of alternate angles. What are these pair of alternate angles? That is, you have here BCA. This is one angle, and this is another angle. Are you able to follow? So, pair of BCA, angle BCA is equal to angle BCA is equal to DC DAC. Why? Because pair of alternate angles in a parallelogram. Okay, and AB is parallel to CD, is it not? Next one, let us consider AB. This AB is parallel to DC. So in that case, AC is again transversal. Therefore, again you can fix that BAC, let us indicate by a double arc, is equal to DCA. Are you able to follow? So these two are equal, these two are equal, right? So BAC is equal to DCA, angle DCA. Why? Again pair of alternate angles. Pair of alternate angles, right? Now in that case, AC is common to both triangles, is it not? Take down. AC is equal to CA, means they are common. Common to both triangles. What are those triangles? ABC and CDA, triangle CDA or ADC. ABC and CDA, right? Now the corresponding angles here, BCA, that is BCA and DAC. So here you have corresponding angles are equal, correct? Here also the corresponding angles are equal, that is DCA is equal to BAC. Are you able to follow? And here the common side, so sides are equal, right? Now based on this we can have the congruence. And what type of congruent? You have got angle and you have got side and you have got angle. So by ASA rule, the corresponding triangles, which are the triangles here? ABC. So triangle, therefore triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA or ADC. Okay, and by what rule? By ASA. Do you understand? Right. So based on the congruent triangles, that is, we are able to, and what is the basis here? See, given is a diagonal of parallelogram. So parallelogram diagonal is given, and what is that diagonal? That diagonal is AC. This is given, and it is also given as parallelogram. Then what we need to prove? We have to show that two triangles are congruent. Okay, so these two are given, is it not? So AC diagonal and parallelogram, Okay, so there are the inputs are, it is given as AC as diagonal, right? And second, ABC is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Now what we have done, we have used the transversal, okay, and parallelogram properties. So AC is transversal, and that is why BC is a parallel to AD, and here AB is a parallel to DC. So based on that, we have shown that the alternate angles, pair of alternate angles are equal. Okay, so A proved. Similarly, AC being common, so side of, for example, AC is the side of AB. Can you identify the corresponding angles and the corresponding, one side? The corresponding angles are BCA and DAC. Are you able to follow? Next corresponding angles BAC and DCA. And which is the common side? AC is the common side. Okay. So based on that, we have shown these two triangles are congruent. So how to remember this theorem? A diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two equal triangles, that is congruent triangles. Okay, don't forget this. Now let us move to the next theorem. Second theorem. In a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. Okay, so we have got already the proof that these two triangles are equal, is it not? We have got the parallelogram ABCD, and AC is the diagonal, and we already shown that these two triangles are congruent. You can refer to the previous theorem. So we have the proof. So refer theorem 1 for the proof of congruent triangles. Okay, so we know when the corresponding angles are, what are the congruent triangles here? Triangle ABC and triangle what? CDA. So when triangle ABC is congruent to triangle CDA, what do you understand from this? Congruent, the corresponding angles are equal, correct? Equal. Next point, the corresponding sides are also equal. Sides are equal. So let us identify the corresponding angles. What are the corresponding angles? That is angle BAC, another angle CDCA. Okay, right? So this is angle DCA. So they are equal. Point number 1. And the next pair of angles, what are those? These two, is it not? How to label them? BCA is equal to DAC, right? So this is the second corresponding angles. Okay, if these two angles are equal, then these opposite angles, okay, they must be equal, right? So angle ABC is equal to angle ADC. Okay, so now we have identified the three pairs of corresponding angles. Do you understand this? And we have to identify the corresponding sides. Corresponding sides. What are the corresponding sides? First, let us have this AC. Is it not? So AC is equal to CA. This is one set of corresponding side. And then here the BC, is it not, is equal to AB. AD, second corresponding side. And third pairs of corresponding sides, AB is equal to DC. Okay, so these are all the properties of congruent triangles. Okay, so based on, so first what we are supposed to do, we have to prove these two triangles are congruent. Then based on the properties of corresponding congruent triangles, you can prove anything like corresponding angles or corresponding sides. Okay, so what is asked here, in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. Yes, opposite sides are equal. BC, AD, AB, DC, that's all. So hence, what are the opposite sides here? The opposite sides. Opposite sides. Which are opposite? AB, DC. That is, AB, DC are equal, and BC, AD. AD. Hence the proof. Okay. Now let us move to the third theorem. In each pair of opposite sides, if each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Okay, so it is clear that we have already proved in a parallelogram the each pair of opposite sides are equal. So this is the converse of the pair of opposites given, each pair of opposite sides. So let us draw the parallelogram A, B, C, D. Okay, each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral. So AB is equal to DC. Another pair BC is equal to AD. Okay, So this has been given. Now it is declared as parallelogram. So to prove that is ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so for which once again we had to apply the rule. Now what you are supposed to do, you can draw. So proof, let us go for proof.